For us, let's get a cheeky save in here. We're going to need one. Save, yes, there's the save. Back to main menu. Quit. You're confused. You're not as confused as I fucking am, trust me. Jesus fucking Christ. Right, I was on the phone to Sam, right, and I said, Cully, even in high school, was a sexual deviant. Like, not as bad as he might be today, but he was always... Everything that we would, like, think, that's kind of sexy, when we were, like, 15, 16, he would always be, like, the next 1 or 2 rungs ahead of us on the ladder. And that has continued to this day, and I think he's a good 10 rungs ahead of us at this point. That man. Oh, God. How come YouTube and Twitch are different? Because they're very different platforms. So we're streaming on Twitch right now, but when I download the Twitch VOD, I will then edit it and put it up on YouTube so it can be enjoyed later. So if I'm doing a game like I just was, I'll cut it right there and it will just be the game bit on YouTube. And then anything after this... Well, anything after this is... Fucking, I hate this new OBS. It is After Hours! All our bullshit after game is done is not on YouTube. Actually, if it's done in After Hours, it very much is on YouTube. I'll have you know. Unless it gets too weird, in which case we just let that one die. But I want to find this topic of the month shit. Because it's funny. Oh my God, right, okay, so this was a podcast, a concept that me, Cully and Tom did before COVID, right? I've lost it again because I opened the wrong tab. Right, this was in 2018. The 18th of July, 2018 is when this was published. And it's only 20 minutes. I don't think this was supposed to be a video. We were just having a chat, and I think I was just like, this is getting interesting. So I started recording the audio, and I was like, this is really interesting. So I just turned on the webcam. It was back when we used to do Tom's Movies monthly, and then at one point we'd come round once a week, all to my place, and one of the three of us would cook, and it would go in a rotation. One of us would cook, and then the other one would do the dishes, and then one of us would get a day off, and it would go in a rotation. It was a beautiful thing. And once we'd done this first like video thing, we put a group together, for a WhatsApp group, just the three of us, and we named it after the fucking podcasting, which is topic of the month. Which is hilarious because we've not done one in over 4 years, clearly. But right now, apparently it needs to come back. I don't think I've ever seen this since the first time we went up on YouTube, so I'm intrigued. Okay, right. Hello, welcome to whatever this is. And what the fuck were we talking about? Yeah, so it's just audio for the time being.
One day of a year where every woman has a penis for 24 hours. So if a woman had a willy for 24 hours, what would she do with it?
You can hear the sigh.
I say wank.
I say clean.
She'd stroke that bitch. Come on.
Hold up, 2 secs. Okay, so Sam came home early, but she's going to eat some food and watch a thing. So I'm going to continue and watch this, and then I'm going to shut down. Then I'm going to go and do the cheeky little espresso martinis I mentioned earlier. Okay, right. So the conversation was what? In the first 27 seconds is what if a woman has a dick? Fantastic.
She'd stroke it clean. Stroke it clean.
This right here though is a $64,000 question. If your girlfriend had a penis for a day and she asked you to give her a blowjob, would you suck your wife's or your girlfriend's dick?
No.
I don't know. I think you'd feel like obliged, right?
No, because you'll never get a blowjob ever again, ever. You're not even going to get sex again if you say no to that.
Yeah, but if it's a 24-hour deal, the next day it'll be gone. And I'll never be faced with that question again.
No, but you'll never get... So, me starts nice game of Animal Crossing and says, hello to Cute Answers. Jay begins video about what if women have penises and tell stories of sexual deviance. I know, right? It's a beautiful thing that we have going on here. Get sex again.
That's like condition. Okay, it's comparable to a bending over and saying, rim my asshole, you know.
Well, you've not done that?
No.
No.
Tom
is the most vanilla of the three of us.
A dirty asshole. A dirty, sweaty asshole. Hairy, dirty, sweaty asshole. I'm just guessing now.
Don't make it worse,
I'm just
mate.
guessing now.
Right, fresh out the shower. Fresh out the shower. Clean, pristine arsehole. Maybe. Well, I've done it. Krusty fucking loves it.
Oh yeah. You gotta lick.
Let's not bring people that aren't here into this now. They can't defend
I could fucking phone him. That'd be insane.
Get him on the line. Get him on a live call.
Oh my god,
I love asshole.
The sound. You can hear the. Oh my god, I forgot this was a thing. The sound of the room. This was recorded so long ago. There wasn't all this shit in the room at the time. The acoustics are so much better in here now, but back then you can hear it just. Ooh. Incredible hum, and I didn't try and fucking fix that in post. What a tit. Anyway, clearly Krusty's about to get involved.
Get him on the line. Get him on a live call. I love asshole.
Yes, guys, the rumours are true. I do indeed like to lick a good bumhole.
No, yeah. Here's the next step, though. Would you let A, come on your chest?
Oh, God.
B, come on your face?
Oh,
Christ. Come in your mouth?
Oh, fuck. Of the three,
come in your ass, right?
In your ass? Do you know what
I'm surprised it didn't come out with that one.
Do you know what it is?
No pun intended.
It's like karma day. It's like all the shit you've done to your missus. Well, today's going to get done to you. Everything you've ever asked for, everything you've ever tried on. Well, guess what today
So wait. For the day, I get to be treated like a princess. Is that what you're telling me?
Your missus is going to roll over with a hard on like that. Like, guess what? You tried to shove up my ass that many times.
I'm going to fuck you.
Yeah.
No,
tonight.
You.
Like, fucking spit on the end of it, lad.
You may have the cock, but you don't have the brute man strength to overpower me. Get away from me, you fucking rapist.
Payback? What do you mean payback?
To go back to the question, I think given the choices, it would have to be the chest, wouldn't it? I'm not taking it up the arse.
You ain't getting that shit in my hair. I'll tell you that.
I'm not like. I mean, a push maybe the face. You can wash your face. But in the mouth,
you can hear Tom just like.
What are we getting for this in return? Huh?
This is like just your commitment.
This is the commitment, isn't it?
No.
All right. Well, let's switch it round then.
Hey.
Like, say that day's happened, right? And then the next day, you have a vagina.
I have a penis.
No, you have a vagina. Okay.
Right. I'm not squirting my love juice on her face.
What?
Well, it's comparable.
Well, are you a
She wants to
squirter?
jizz on A, my face, B, my chest, or whatever. What was it?
Where are you putting your jizz?
In my hand, normally.
That's where you got that suit from. I noticed that as soon as we came in through the front door.
He said to me, he said, "Oh, you've got nice arms." I thought, okay, no problem. I'll
That's
deal
why,
with that.
to get
Nice
moisturised
hairy
2 times
arms.
a day.
Okay, I can deal with that. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's the palms you want to fucking take a closer look at.
Gosh, you see the light
Christ.
reflecting off them.
Oh, it's all flaky.
No, do you know what? If a man had a pussy for a day, do you know what would happen? All the
You
men on the
fuck it.
planet. No, you just run around for 24 hours screaming.
There we go.
Crying.
I've realised that we need a video.
Bandcamp can't be trusted with podcasts. I've put the camera on.
I'd be most concerned that I've now got a gaping hole in my body.
We're just not close.
A gaping gash wound.
Plus, it'd be impossible to wee with. You're like trying to sit on the toilet and like aiming in the toilet. Like,
Christ,
oh.
you remember when
You
the
could do that
fucking
thing with that bit
spot
in,
used to look like that?
The full
No
month.
shelves. We had a
Yes,
piano and a
Oh.
fucking
Points the
vivarium because
flaps
dragons are asleep
to
just
the
behind
urinal.
Tom.
Oh, I remember that. How did we get to this stage?
And I've got hair.
Do we
So
get
much
anywhere
hair.
with my further progression?
Men have pussies.
Men with the pussies. I'll tell you what. Let's pause that thought. Men with pussies. Let's go eat some food, and then we'll come back and discuss.
And when we come back, do I still have my cock? Or not?
We'll find out.
Stay tuned.
Podcast on hold for all of no time for you. Okay, so when we left, a bit more on Sam. Who's just lent in, so brilliant. I'll move it back now. So when we left, we were talking about women having penises for a day,
Yeah, that's not quite what I was getting at.
where you let them jizz.
Or we were getting
Where
at.
would you let them jizz?
See, this is a hard one, this, because
Well, yeah, it is for them. To be fair, I don't think they'd last that long.
don't know how to use it, firstly.
They should have enough basic experience with a dick to know what to do with one should they have their own.
True, but
Yeah, well, it takes experience to know when to hold back the orgasm.
You see, yeah, women
keep-
won't have that because they can have a few,
Exactly.
which is why I say they'll finish fast.
Not like us.
No,
although
you've
they
got,
might-
you've got no one to think about.
I'm one and gone.
But yeah,
You just
Said
hear
that,
Cully
you
rocking
set a
back and
precedent
forth.
Of like, firstly, you got your back history of what you've expected her to do, which she's going to expect you to do that day.
I'd forgotten that time that Cully
And
was
then anything you say
giving
no
himself a
to,
big old Doctor
Then
Strange
after that, you're like a
goatee.
hypocrite.
next time, Tom. Next time. This time, this conversation. Right. Okay. But where would you let her jizz?
I'd go probably as far as the face.
As far as the face, yeah.
If I had to.
If you had to,
If I had to.
yeah. Your choices being
In my belly button.
in your belly button. Put the
That's
tip
really
in.
precise, that, isn't it?
She could stab it in there for a little bit.
like a well.
Oh.
Okay, right now, as we were, the reverse applies the following day. Now we have the vaginas. Tom, what are you doing first?
I'm sticking some love balls inside myself.
Love balls.
And I'm going for a walk.
Go for a walk. Nice. Oh, the classic, the two ball thing.
2, 4.
I mean, like not a dildo.
Whatever.
Well,
Maybe
the-
I'll get some. Maybe,
Anal
maybe,
beads,
maybe.
not anal
Oh,
beads,
no,
because they're for the anus.
No. But if
And you
let-
can enjoy them anyway.
Allow me. You know, even if I get 3 or 4 inside my man pussy, and then put 1 vibrating ball in my anus as well.
Love eggs, that's what they're called.
Love eggs.
Love
I think
eggs.
That'd be pretty.
You know, you can get those.
Pretty
You
special.
probably know this already, and if you don't, then you'll fucking love it. You can get them like vibrating love eggs with a remote,
Oh yeah.
so you
yeah.
can trigger them.
on you eat
Yeah,
them.
yeah, exactly. So a lady puts them in. You go out for a nice dinner, and then maybe you just press the button when she's not paying attention.
I'm not aware of these.
Well, you
I
know,
think
check
Google told me about them.
check
No.
them out. Check them out.
Do you
Because
be
that's something that I want to invest in at some point because I think that
See,
sounds like fun.
When it's me, Tom, and Cully,
Sam could
this is the most
fucking
depraved you'll ever
throw
see
them
me.
in you.
No,
No?
that sounds
The
terrible.
influence
But
of
if
these
you
two
had
other
what you had
gentlemen
them,
is
Would
just
you not be curious?
unreal.
Would you not think, I wonder what that'd feel like?
It's
if I
mainly
raped in my
Cully.
anus?
Let's be real. It's mainly Cully.
No, I
I
would
think
not.
you would be
I
a
would
little
not be
bit.
even.
We're all friends
Bluetooth
here.
vibrators,
I know.
exactly.
Friends here.
It's
But
the future.
even so, I don't think that is the thing.
Even a little bit curious.
No,
You know,
No.
if she was out one night, you know, and you were in here alone, and you were thinking, I know what I'll do.
I'll edit Tom's Movies Monthly's outtake reels.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Oh God, I'll get round to it. I
I'll
promise.
procrastinate by throwing those
Oh
love
yeah,
eggs at
he's
me, fucking
very
asshole.
funny with that shit. He's really funny with that shit.
And I'm gonna whack it on. On 11.
I will. Whack it on and whack one off. No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
You protested too much, my friend.
you definitely have like an orgasm. It's like if someone's like giving you a wank or something like that, and you stick the fingers up your bum, you just come like that.
The room goes silent.
Me and Tom
I
just
don't
like,
know. I mean,
nah.
that's not something I particularly played with.
Oh, fucking try it. You're gonna come like a bastard. Oh my goodness.
Come like a bastard. There you go. There's that one. Fucking hell. Right. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So you've
that long
you
ago
filled
that
yourself
Tom
up
smokes.
with love beads, as you said.
Yeah. So yeah, but no, it's someone else's tin.
Well, no. I mean, would you then expect your missus to reciprocate the love licking?
Oh yeah, did you get your missus to lick you out?
Oh boy, this is so fucked up.
Yes, it is.
Just that you're missing the obvious. If a man had a vagina, do you know what the best thing about it would be? Underwear. You'd have the nicest fitting women's underwear ever.
But it's still got to go up my ass crack.
A little
I mean,
bit, but
you've not got a nice lady bottom. You've still got yours.
Ugh.
It's not. This wasn't part of the deal. This was only
Okay,
the
it's just
genitalia.
the front bit, yeah. But still,
Wait,
though,
wait, you know, you can get the a bit of a French cut thing going on.
yeah, a pair of French knickers,
You know.
they'll feel fantastic.
It
Though.
doesn't have to be a G-string, James.
All right, fine. I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure boxers would still be sufficient.
Plus, you'd have 3 hours a day spare time.
What?
Well, that time rearranging, scratching, itching, adjusting. You know, all that to do.
That's fair.
Oh, so you got time for a fourth job?
Fourth job. No more work. Oh Christ, Cully, what are you doing with your vagina?
Nothing in the way. Quite right.
I think I'd scratch and sniff it firstly.
Because it's a novelty, right? And you've got it for a day. Do you think that you would overtly clean it? You know, because it's basically an open wound, right? Would you? It is, right? It's an open.
I'm glad I'm having the same reaction now as I did 4 years
you
ago.
clean it because
No, but
Yeah, but we
it's-
spent
it's
stupid
not,
amounts of
though,
time
is it?
doing
You know,
makeup and hair
the
and clothes and other
antibacterial
women's
wipes
stuff.
are
Yeah,
there
that's a
every
fair
hour.
point. That is a fair point. We did
Sure.
not address
No,
that.
have you smelled?
Mainly because we didn't
the minge, right when it
bring
gets
that
all
up.
ripe.
I mean, how? I mean, surely it takes time to be proper ripe.
Yeah, but woman goes for a jog, she comes back, she's stinking like a trout down there, for fuck's sake.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Sure, I quite
Tom
like
gives
that
no
shit out.
fucks.
Do you
Well, I
do you
mean, lick
think-
it enough, it'll be fine. You'll take the smell away and the taste with it. The more she moistens up,
We get that
or
sort of
he,
natural
apparently, in this conversation.
fanny smell, don't you?
Fucking hell.
But it's not like a bad smell. It's like a nice fanny smell. It's like,
I understand the concept of nice.
This that
fanny
he's
smell.
saying
But
right
there's
now.
a
This
line
is how
between
this
the
started.
action
Everything that ruined my
You know
night.
what, the too clean, it doesn't smell like anything, it's too clean.
Yeah, monthly women
And then
things.
there's the
Nice fanny
the
smell.
daily use.
Nice
fanny
daily
smell,
use.
right?
Nice fanny
Again,
smell.
we're covering
You know,
just a
she's
day in the
just been
life,
for a
not
jog,
that day in
and
the
she
life.
smells like a fucking rainbow trout. It's just, My point was,
Your point was.
do you feel like because it's a novelty you would clean it more?
No.
You know, I don't want
No, I
smelly
mean,
minge.
it's there for a day. Chances are I'm not going to clean it at all. Wake up, got minge, go to bed, not
Even
got it
after-
anymore, not a problem.
Even after a love ball sesh.
I didn't.
Would you clean the love balls at least?
Actually, maybe. Well, if I had one, maybe.
oh, hang
maybe
on,
the
hang
love
on.
balls.
You're forgetting the thing here. You've got if you've got the vagina, she's obviously either got a penis or she's got a strap on. But you've got to take it. You've got to get on all fours, spread your legs.
One,
She's
well, no,
gonna-
she had the penis yesterday. I mean, she may have a
Every
strap on
time
today.
Cully
She's
opens
got
his
a
mouth,
strap
you
on
know
or
that's the
dildos.
time to pay
Stop
attention.
making rules up, Cully.
But you're gonna bend over. She's gonna grab your hips.
Soz all
and
you end up with a
fucking go to
vagina on
town.
period day.
You've
Nah.
got to take it.
Well, I mean, you've got one. I'll give it a go. It's a
Maybe
vagina.
we'll
No,
bring
no,
that up
stop.
at another point in topic of the month.
Not that there's anything
Scary,
against that, but I mean,
honest,
In
wouldn't
another
well,
4
obviously
years'
it's your
time.
first time.
Yeah. It's like,
Please be gentle with me.
she's like, fuck off, slag.
Hyman ripped to shreds.
For all the times I said no.
Christ!
All right,
Sorry,
rapey Tom.
I'm not talking about me. Of course.
I tell you what, I couldn't cope with having a period though. Oh my goodness.
Well, thankfully,
there you
on,
go.
on this day of vaginas, we don't have. We're not at that period.
Yeah, but how do you know?
There you go,
How do
see?
know
Because
this-
we're making
in
the
this
fucking rules.
mystery
That's-
magical
that's how
world
we know.
of this hypothetical situation.
We're making
the
the
day that you
hypothetical-
have a vagina isn't the day that you start to bleed out of it. Because you don't have a womb. Do we have a womb?
There you go. That's how we know. That's how we know. Yes.
Good job, Tom.
I'm bringing the science with the fucking ridiculous
No, I think you've got to have a
lies.
womb to go with it.
Here he goes.
No, shut up, Cully. It's been decided.
If the woman's got a penis, she's got balls to go with it. She's just got a schlong.
Yeah, Cully makes a good point too.
That's a fair point. Well, no, you see, right? All the diagrams, the vagina will like sync up, and it's got the ovaries. It doesn't fucking go that far into womb territory. So we'll say we've got some ovaries going on.
Women.
But the ovaries are the problem, Jay, you
more
idiot.
About the penis.
You've
right?
drunk too much.
I think that if a woman had a penis for a day, that there'd be more.
No way in this talk. Well,
more
I mean, because
interested
males
in
and
playing
females
around
both have
with the
anuses,
gooch
so.
than the penis.
So
right?
essentially, you both swap parts on the same day. No,
Gooch
one
is
day after the other.
A mystery to them.
I honestly don't. I think they just
So
look
one
at it,
day-
and then it would be
That
erect,
bit
and then they
is-
touch it.
They
and
have
Shit, skin,
the man
you know,
parts,
between
and
the
the next
rusty
day
sheriff's
we have
badge
the
and
lady
cock-
parts.
And the cock balls.
This is the conversation.
Rusty sheriff badge and the cock balls.
Feel free to come and find this again
But you
on
know, I think women just
YouTube,
get along. I
so
think
you
they
can
used to have loads of
check it
women, like,
out
in the
without
shower room,
me
just
rambling
walk
shite
around
over the
the
top
dick
of it.
swinging.
Because there's
But you're
enough
talking about
shite
a bunch
going
of
on between the
females.
three of us there without me adding more.
Don't fucking take away from the science of this conversation here, or bring science into the
The
conversation
mystery science theatre of this
here.
conversation.
Mystery science theatre. This is a proper.
It's funny to see what's on the
conversation about things
mantelpiece there and see what's still there.
Could happen.
that could never happen.
The picture of prof.
Could never happen.
If a
End of
genie
list.
popped out of a lamp and I had 3 wishes, I'd waste 2 of them.
That bit is still on the
Already.
mantelpiece. Trevor's disappointed.
One would be
He is.
the bitch gets a cock. The other would be I get a fucking pussy, and the third would be copious amounts of lubricant.
Well, unfortunately for Tom, he switched gender. It's not switching gender, is it? It's you switched organs for forever because you did not specify a day. Yeah,
But you know-
you fucked that up, son.
It's the little things you gotta think of.
There he Ennis gets a bad
No,
rap.
What's that?
Well, it depends.
Like for example, when your missus has got a cock, what are you gonna see? You're gonna see her fucking cum face. She's gonna have her hand on your head like that while she's fucking pulling away. She's like,
You see the cum face anyway.
no, that's an orgasm face.
Do you think
Oh,
they'd
alright, I
apologise?
see,
Do you
there's a
think that
difference.
they would
Picture-
apologise if they came too
Yeah.
quickly?
A man's cum face on a woman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or sit there and shadow scrub yourself afterwards.
I didn't appreciate that at the time, Tom.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Next time I'm picking the conversation topic.
Yeah, go on. Next topic.
Fucking
Oh,
Jesus.
where's my water? Oh.
Wait, hang on. We only got as far as him. Like, what in the fuck is this?
Oh my gosh, I'm fucking scared. Oh my gosh. it's
Thank
a
God
cat.
it's just a cat.
It's a pussy.
That's what you get to about fucking demons before.
So,
I was like,
Cully, what were you doing with your vagina?
Spitting on it.
I'd try on some underwear and walk
Underwear,
around in
that's
it,
the
see
one.
how that feels. And then gotta be a massive how, go get promotions at work.
Go get. Excuse me, boss. I know I'm still a bloke, but I do have a puss. Do you want to fill it for a bit and give me a better position? That I can't see that going too well.
Can you imagine a guy's orgasm face getting fucked in the vagina?
You watch this back
So,
and you'll see more.
Imagine that you've got a pussy. Your partner's like there, I don't know, like this. How'd you do that as a man? Like express that
In the dark.
Get in the dark.
That's the one.
In the dark, so even I can't see it by chance.
For me, with my vagina, I think I'd be the cliche. I'd just spend the whole day just fucking myself. I was gonna say fucking something else, using fucking as like a verb, and then no, just fucking myself. Yeah, there you go.
Be a nightmare trying to go for a wee though.
No, you just sit down, right? I mean, that's what they do. Yeah. How hard
Cully
could
like,
that be?
I went through a phase of just sitting down and pissing for the hell of it.
Yeah,
It's just more comfortable.
Don't say that on camera.
I mean, it wasn't like when I was
Everything
a
we've
teenager,
said
I
in
was,
that's what Cully finds the
you know,
problem with.
5 years, about 6 months.
Earlier today.
That's on the same level as like. By the way, I need to go swimming. I just stuck off my instructor.
How is that the same? How is that even close to the same?
It's the same thing.
I sit down for a wee, suck off my fucking swim tutor. What? How is that the same? Please explain.
Because it's just a shock.
What? Sitting down on the pan for a wee? Excuse me, fucking Mr. Jones. Is it private time again?
Christ. You made that a lot darker than it had to be. Fucking hell.
Can I get me bronze certificate?
Get your golden shower certificate.
Give me that rusty sheriff's badge, boy. Oh, I'm going the 200 meters today.
Well, today you're gonna dive in the deep end.
Christ. What has happened?
You turn up one day, the fucker's got a pussy, and you've got a...
He's dead. You killed him.
He's like, I made a wish with my woman.
Oh, fucking hell.
I think what's clear here is that Cully and
Is
Tom
that
are the
the end
funny
of that
ones and I'm just the
conversation?
host.
Have we finished
Yes.
with
Just fucking change it.
Anything to add?
Theresa May's got new shoes.
Any questions, concerns, comments?
please?
Leave them down below.
Down below. Fucking hell.
Wow. And we clearly had a bit of music there for these intros and outros as well. They'll be long gone on the dead hard drive at this point. Remarkable. Re-fucking-markable. Where were we at with boating then? I'll tell you something that I thought of the other day when we were doing the whole boating thing. Or rather, the day after we did the whole boating thing. We were boating volume 4. We watched that as a topic of the month, sorry, in After Hours. What we did not do is preview boating. Of which there is an entire 3-part series. Also, I didn't note that if I was to switch to a girl, I would be a lesbian. Fair. That is the typical man thing to say. I don't understand it. Makes sense. Anyway, we watched Volume 4 the other day. Big up Dan. Here is the prelude to that volume.
I'm boat fan and general fans of anything that's on YouTube.
Yeah, turn that down a bit.
No,
Voice. No?
you'll hear me. It's pointed at me, it's fine. We're veterans, remember? Veterans of this shit. Right.
Should have turned it down.
You're joining us here on We Be Boating Volume 4, the prelude. Because this is the last time you'll ever see us on this boat. Ever. Because we're getting rid of it. Sad times. Now, if you look down there, check out the name of the boat.
Now you see we be boating, add 20 into that and you'll see what we're at that time.
We Be Boating Volume 4 proper will begin filming in what did you say? 3 weeks
That's a
on Friday?
fucking really old song of mine that I love. There's Dan.
3 weeks Thursday is much more accurate. And we'll be going to Northampton to pick up our new boat, which is a 63-foot fucking monster. And we're basically going to have to get it back. Fuck knows where we're going to put it. Probably down there somewhere with the long ones. I don't know. Apparently we'll find out nearer the time. Geese.
My name's J-Cray-Z. When I came out with Dubnivers, all you guys hated me. That's an absolute jam. Woo, Northampton, near where I grew up.
Marvellous.
Really? Interesting.
Now then, for this final trip, we got to take the boat down to Lim, so tomorrow it can be craned out. It is a regret that we won't be here tomorrow to film and get craned out, but oh well, these things happen. So it's only going to be a day trip. We're not even going to be able to get proper crump or anything like that. But
Check my fucking hat. It is a snapback beanie hybrid. Where the fuck is that? I love that hat.
Coffee, which is good, because otherwise we'd go fucking nuts. We've got to run. My dad had suggested buying some, but I had to drive later. He's on a drinking ban in Carl. I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that it's 20 past 10 in the morning. It's not really time for a run.
It is time for rum. It is 100% time for rum on any other voyage.
Which leads me to the crew list. There's me, obviously, your traditional, here I am, I'm a boaty man, captain dude. We have Mr. Daniel Best here. This is his second time on a proper boat trip, but first time on a Weeby boating trip, which is fun. And returning cast member from Weeby Boating Volume 1, I introduce to you Carlos Bad fucking Dragos. That's his hand. There he is.
It's my mate Carl. He works in Asda now.
Now Carl's going to go inside and make the coffee.
He's got a beard.
Look at the steam.
Oh, I miss hanging out with Carl. I've not hung out with Carl in like fucking at least 5 years. Minimum 5
I
years.
wrote this book. Hello.
What's that song? That was
Like years ago when I lived on Manor Road.
shit, what the fuck is that called?
It was like my first ever book of romance.
Can't remember.
The 2009 release.
I'm not even sure if I've got it.
Anyway, here we are. Here's a pylon.
It'll be on Krusty's old machine so long as the hard drives still spin up. Call Carl, it's Carl with a K, I'll have you know. I could call Carl. He wouldn't answer, but if he did, he would say, I'm not coming to hang out, it is too late.
Nostalgia.
He popped up on my Facebook memories the other day,
For the sake of nostalgia,
bleeding out the top of his head
it's gonna take you
at our local hospital because the other day was the anniversary of his dad's funeral. So we got messy, obviously, and instead of getting a taxi back to his, we thought we'll walk it. We'll walk down. We'll go down the prom. And we went out walking across these big sections of rocks that go out into the water. There's lots of them, like every so often. And he slipped on one, fell, smashed his fucking head, and we had to go to hospital. It was a great night. I like the way you've done that. Very clever. Fun fact, he's been in a relationship for, well, at least the amount of time I've not really hung out with him in. But my wife was the reason they got together. Because he was posting about anime and weird bullshit, and she had a friend that was posting about anime and weird bullshit, and she literally tagged them into a, she did a status like, you two go, and they did. And they own a house now. Remarkable. I swear I sent Carl off on a tour. Oh, I know this song. This one's... Is this Thanks Enterprise? Which I think is on Before the Picnic mixtape. Available on graciousbears.bandcamp.com. We had speakers running throughout the whole boat. It was cool as shit.
Fire extinguisher!
I had volume control right there. I knew where he was, so I just went crank. That is cute for Carl. I remember one time me and Sam went out to Molly's Chambers, our local rock venue, where we like to go for a night out. and we found his missus there with her best friend, and we just hung out with them all night. And they came back here, and me and his girlfriend Donna, by the way, her name is Donna. She carried on wanting to come into this room because I have all the cool collectible video game shit, and she's very much into that.
Yes.
And we sang Unintended by Muse. We did a verse of Unintended, I think, or at least a chorus for a video, because I was very drunk and she was like, yes, that seems like a good idea at the time.
Of the random stuff in the box. Oh, Pyro! That includes sort of the...
Donna's cool. Carl's cool. I love them both.
Oh, you look so happy. So happy. Proof inventory. Stick. Oh, nice.
Oh, the boat is so small. That's the end of the video because YouTube didn't like videos longer than 10 minutes at the time. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to go for a piss. I'll be back. We out here. Nothing fresh has occurred. Fantastic. Let's get back into this then. Let's go back the 3 seconds that it's played. So we can full screen this motherfucker. And fucking have some.
No!
The old Weeby boating
Good job I'm only short, isn't
is
it?
so sad because of the colour in it. Everything is so desaturated. And pixely as fuck, obviously. That chain I'm wearing. It's over there. Oh my god, that's my least favourite Gracious Bear song of all time that's playing in the background. Random question, yes, go ahead. God loves ugly. Yeah, pretty much. After hours is when I'm fucking done with the gaming and it's time to fuck around for a bit. Normally it involves us going boating. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do when I run out of boating videos.
CD take 2. You look so happy.
We've been on the water for just over an hour.
Oh, the CD's repeated back on the first song.
Not enjoying it.
Also long. Like when you realise you've stopped playing the game and aren't going back to it. Yeah, exactly.
We're heading to sail, and we are
That is what it is.
We're not going to sail, and we are not drinking. The only thing that's keeping me from going completely insane is the fact that we're not going back anywhere. Because that's really depressing. Short of standing on the back of the boat getting sucked off, there's nothing you can really do to entertain yourself during the trip home.
Dan, step up.
I ain't sucking. Especially on the back of the boat.
I suppose that short trip is kind of similar to this, really. Because the reason the trip home's always so fucking dull is because there's a crushing inevitability. So when you get back, you have to get in a car and drive. So therefore, you can't get pissed on the way home. So therefore, you can't get pissed going in because once again, I'll have to drive later. Say that would work. So we get smashed. The shit is 11:30. It's time to be getting smashed up, you know what I mean? On a boat.
If you're on a boat,
Fucking wasted. Volume 4.
Jay from a billion years ago knows the facts. If you're on a boat, it's time to get wasted.
4 boxes of rum sorted.
That's why it's always good when you're on a trip to not have any length of time to drive home before you, for fuck's sake, before you have to go. You should get there the night before so you can get pissed at least on the last day and then get up in the morning and then leave.
Quite proven, I think.
We're on a canal.
Where are we now? Really?
Walton Bridge.
Let's ask them.
What the hell is this song called?
Some mild treeness. There's some ducks over there. Ducks, where are we?
Fuck You Fox! It's called Fuck You Fox. I remember now. As soon as this video ends, I'm definitely doing a search for that, hoping it's somewhere on this computer. I actually bought a lease for this beat. That's how much of an idiot I was back then. I suppose on the plus side, it didn't have tags on the beat.
Should probably explain that.
People, and I ain't taking my hat off. I'm looking cool. Guys over there.
I did a whole choral bit and everything, like soprano style. Not like Soprano the Gangsters, I mean Soprano the vocal range. Gotta head to bed, but catch you soon. Oh, you'll miss it. Unless you check After Hours on YouTube in a couple of days. Which you should, because then you'll hear the song, assuming I find it. Thanks for the fun. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for coming through. The fun is always better when there are people to have fun with. So I appreciate you for being here for it. Thank you very much. Have a good night's rest. That's a CTN song that's playing there. This is also a CTN song, and the bass is clearly far too fucking cranked. Those boys having a good old time on the chimney. God, listen to it. Ba 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 ba. Fucking Dan living his best life. And this is Dan's first ever boating, this one.
Elizabeth. I know, weird, aren't we?
They're probably thinking utter freaks. Fire.
We are utter freaks.
Fire. Fire.
Fire!
Da da da.
Nice houses.
Is it really only the three of us on this? I suppose, yeah, it must have been. It must have been. This whole time I'm wondering, where the fuck's my dad? But he would have had to have driven to the place we were taking the boat so that we could actually leave. He fucking looks like the fucking dude from AC/DC.
You look a bit like Cher.
Or Cher.
It fell.
Oh, I fucking miss hanging out with these boys, I really do.
This is how not to look after your boat.
But again, this shit was like over a decade ago. We're not in the same place that we were back then, so it's difficult to probably hang out the way that we did then.
Mold on the side there.
Because without all that, it would have been quite a nice boat.
And there's Alicia.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to get hold of a boat and go, Carl, Daniel, let's go. And then hope that the stars would align so that they could get the time off to do it, but
Ram later.
that's the thing, getting time off to do things back then was so much easier. Oh, we move on to part 3. Or do we? Because, here's my face, I want to find where that fucking song is. Again, my Windows-based searching doesn't work, so I have to bring up my third-party search engine for my computer. It's called Everything, by the way. It's free, so if you too find yourself in a situation where your computer doesn't want to search its own files, well, this thing is here for you. Fuck you fucks. Lyrics? Oh my god, I've got it. I've only got an MP3, but it'll do. Of course, it was released as a bonus EP with the Picnic as a bonus track. There was a sequence of bonus tracks on the Picnic because we were supposed to release it way earlier than we actually got round to releasing it. So we chucked a few extra songs on there, and Fuck You Fucks was one of them, and it sounds like this.
J-Cray-Z, and I'm back again. And this song right here is dedicated to my friends over at datpiff.com. Now let's see what I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring it on right about now. Hey, hey, boys and girls, it's the crazy Mr. Swan, and the back for all to see. Hi, kids! So you best be getting ready with a vocal machete to begin discrediting me. What is this bullshit? 'Cause I'm used to your ploys and your childish toys, and the truth is, I don't care. Give a fuck, I've got better things to do than be dwelling on you, 'cause I'm still a gracious bear.
ATG on the set!
Mock me if you will, tell me I've no skill, but that shit just makes me bored. 'Cause if honesty is spoken, then your words will be broken, 'cause you don't have a fucking Where's your mixtape, dick face? You jump on my tape and then you verbally rape, like you think that you're God's gift. Well, let me tell you something, son, your words don't count for shit. Well, I'm back just like Take That, and my name's J-Cray-Z. When I came out with Dub Nivers, all you guys hated me. The comments made about my take, well, I just can't agree. So fuck you fucks on that piff, 'cause this song I wrote for me. So what do you think? Will you raise up a drink and toast to my new Cheers, cheers, or will you just like last time laugh at me?
Should have done that.
Typing out tales just to push me off
That's
the
a Cully
rails.
reference.
See what I'll do next. Keep watching, keep watching. Sure, I won't score. Think about a baby Y-born and drink a pint of Crest. Down it in one, son.
Or
Sounds
Brewdog.
fair enough. Think about some other stuff. Maybe plan out a reprise. Because if I'm not here, then your mind will go queer trying to find someone else to criticize. I hate you for no reason. So I'll take it in my stride and try to keep it civilized as I write back to you. Dear sir, with an up middle finger, hold it up and let it linger while I'm screaming in my mind, fuck you! Well, I'm back just like Take That, and my name's J-Cray-Z. When I came out with Dub Nivers, all you guys hated me. The comments made about my take, well, I just can't agree. So fuck you fucks on that piff, 'cause this song I wrote for me.
Choral breakdown.
Song don't make no sense, I'm contradicting every line. First I say I care, then I don't care, check, press rewind. Only one line in this song still
I wish we'd done more layers for this.
When I said, fuck you fucks on that piff, 'cause this song I wrote for me. Well, I'm back just like Take That, and my name's J-Cray-Z. When I came out with Dub Nivers, all you guys hated me. The comments made about my tape, well, I just can't agree. So fuck you fucks on that piff, 'cause this song I wrote for me. Yes, I'm back with this new track.
I think this song's like 2008 or something.
Just like you did with Dub Nivers, I bet you still hate me. You'll make some comments on
I bet if Dan's watching, he's like, shit, I remember this.
So fuck you fucks on that piff, 'cause I wrote this song for me.
Ah, belting. Belting. Right, let's close this out. Part 3 of 3. It's only about 7 minutes.
Lim! Van, 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 van. The Saddler's Arms.
I wish I still had all the OG footage of this, because I'm convinced that if I uploaded it again, it would be much clearer.
Fishy chips. Chips with
YouTube back in the
fish.
day compressed the shit out of stuff, as you can quite
Fish
clearly
is the
see.
chip variety. people.
Home videos didn't used to look like this, kids.
There's a boat coming, and it's a tiny fucking bridge.
Woo! Yay!
Oh, peril? Are we calling this peril? No.
Duck fights!
Those ducks are throwing down.
Duck Wars!
Who will win? Which one's which?
Which one's which? Like it matters.
People!
Carl, no fucks. Film everybody. God, I miss Carl.
Quite a nice little place, isn't it?
Took it out. Oh, he took the hooker out.
Oh, pretty interesting shit though.
Hi,
So-
boy.
We've got a statue of... What the fuck are they? I want to say line dancing, that's not it. The American football chicks. But there's also a phone box and a post box of British heritage. Beautiful. Oh, this is it. This is the end.
Oh shit, he wants us there. Carl, you're gonna want to get like the out of the way.
Right? Scrambling.
Dan, I'm gonna need you to send a rope, please.
Just throw the camera down. Oh, it's because Carl's getting on the roof. He's working out what to do.
Get the centre rope.
'Cause I assume... I couldn't see him in the blurry mess. I assume my dad was there telling us where to go. Yeah, there he is. That blurry mess there. The end of this might get us a copyright thing, but it's probably going to be alright. I
Try on
mean,
that one.
it won't be. If we get a copyright notice. I mean, it's very old copyright notice. What it'll be is a string quartet cover of Muse with their song Sing for Absolution, which is the way I ended this video.
Dan, careful. Rope's tied up.
There's a lot more outro than footage during this particular segment.
Hello!
Dan is not happy. So if you remember, Dan is scared of the ducks and the geese and the birds. And these geese are angry geese.
God, they make odd noises.
That's the sound of the woods from our debut EP, The Picnic, first track.
Is that as in, is it up?
Debut
Yeah,
EP,
you
did
go.
I say? I meant LP. We've never done another LP. We carry on trying to, and then it just goes wrong.
Last time we're ever going to tie up this boat. It's in a motor.
I wonder where that boat is now. I wonder what colour it is. I wonder what its interior is. I wonder what its name is. Or has it been scrapped? Seems unlikely that it would have been scrapped. Much more likely it would have been repainted, renamed, and chances are the interior would have been changed as well.
The last we'll see of this boat.
Every boat we've ever bought as a second hand, we've never changed the interior. It's always been as it's been. So angry.
Shaking your ass at me.
Look at its fucking jowl.
Oh, look at that.
It's actually got a ball mask hanging off its neck. Look.
Ah, ball mask I vaguely remember.
This, I believe, to be the crane that's going to pull the boat out tomorrow.
Jokey thing me and Carl used to have. Ah, there we go. It's just an incredibly long, lingering shot of us leaving the yard, thereby leaving the boat behind forevermore. As it incredibly slowly fades to black. Beautiful piece of music, though. We left the boatyard. We went. It wasn't that far. I feel like half a mile. I don't know. Up the road, found a pub, had a pint. Good times. In fact, there's a shot saying, me with a pint saying, see you in volume 4, I think. I don't think we've done volume 5 yet. I think volume 5 should be next.
See you in volume 4.
Fucking Carl's face. Fantastic. Fantastic. 8 video game moments designed to troll you. Not trolling me, my friend. Not trolling me.
Hello, all of you little demons. Jules here for What
I said not trolling me.
Culture.com.
Shut up, Jules from What Culture. I love you, but not right now. Okay, right. It's been a beautiful stream. I'd love to continue. Honestly, I really would. I want to get more into boating. But the wife is home. The chat is dead, and it's time to move on with our lives. I think she's working tomorrow, though. That being said, I am also in work the following morning. There may be opportunities. I'm just not sure what those opportunities are going to be. Regardless, it is a time to say what we always say, which is live, laugh, and Limp Bizkit. And until I see you again, dear viewer. Remember,